Today we're going to talk about why being stupid on purpose will help you with your business. To start, I have to tell you a story because I wasn't always going at this online business thing with a very good strategy. When I first started out, I just had that drive in me, that drive to succeed, but I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I knew that people who had YouTube channels made a lot of money, so what I tried to do is become a YouTuber. So I made a bunch of fitness content. I made videos of me working out. I was telling people about how I lost weight. Then that didn't really work. It didn't get me the views I wanted. So I moved to random content about computer science. I made a video for people about how to get into university. I made a video about my PC gaming setup, and that still didn't get me views. Eventually, I pivoted to game development, and that got me views, but I was literally doing it all backwards. I was trying to get viral with no real aim. I just thought that YouTubers made money, so I thought I needed views, but I was actually going about it the wrong way around. I make more money now when I get a few hundred views per video than I used to when I got 2 million views on my videos. But it took me 8 months and I went from zero. I did it the whole wrong way around, but what I did have was that drive, and that drive, regardless of my strategy, got me to my end goal of replacing the income from my 9-to-5 job. I was doing it in probably the most silly, pointless, roundabout way, but I still did it, and that's the big point I want to make in today's video. Whether you know what you're doing or you don't, it doesn't really matter. As long as you have that drive, that fire inside of you to succeed, there is hope for you. Obviously, there is a certain set of actions you can do, which you can find out by booking a call with me down below, that would get you to a few $1,000s a month in a few months from now. But if you don't know what you're doing and you just have a general angle of attack, the force that you come at it with, the force that you come at making videos with, that you come at with reaching out to people with, that force is way more important than anything else, and that force comes from the heart, having something to prove. I have to take this hoodie off. England is terrible right now. It's like half of the time it's hot, half of the time it's cold. During the day it changes. I don't know what's going on anymore. But anyway, on with the video. Another problem that smart people have, and a lot of my clients have this, so obviously this channel attracts a lot of smart people, is that smart people overanalyze way too much. They overanalyze these small details that don't really matter. Stop caring about whether people like you or don't like you when you post things. Stop caring about whether something is oversaturated or undersaturated. Stop caring especially about getting things perfect, because this is the biggest killer of dreams, trying to make everything perfect. You end up getting 20% of the work done if you need everything to be perfect. Stop caring about small details that in the grand scheme of things don't really matter. In my call booking link, I still have my last question is are you sure you can make it to this call to not miss the best opportunity you could ever receive? That's probably not an optimal question. It's a bit of a silly question, but I've still kept it in. I don't have time to change superfluous details like this. My goal is to do the one task that brings me forward. Right now, honestly, that task is a bit blurred, but making videos is a good one task, especially if you don't have clients yet. The advantage that people that are not smart have is that they just jump in, guns blazing. They don't care whether they get shot or whatever. They just do it and figure out what happens from there. And that's one of the biggest lessons I've had in business. If you can just stop researching and just jump in and figure it out as you go along, that is by far the fastest way to succeed. Learning from experience is far better than learning from other sources. Obviously, you have to read books and learn from people smarter than you, but you'll learn way faster if the majority of your learning is done through experience. Business is like a step ladder, right? And every rung on that ladder, the higher and higher you go, from 0 to 1K a month, 1K to 5K, 5K to 20K, whatever, every rung of that ladder has new self-doubts. When you have to jump from one rung to the next, you will have doubts like, can I serve this person? Can I make this happen? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I go on discovery calls with people and speak to people? I've never spoken to people before. All of that. Wouldn't it be nice if you just went in guns blazing and did not care? If you just turned half of your brain off when you went about business in the funniest way, it would make you succeed way faster because you wouldn't put things off that intimidate you. You just try them and see how it goes. It's important for me to make this video because as much as the angle of attack does matter, and I teach a lot about the angle of attack, if you don't have a little bit of this in you, a little bit of this ability to turn your brain off and just do it, if you don't have that, the angle of attack doesn't even matter. The force is just as important, if not more important. And I wanted to touch on the importance of just picking that one task, that one thing you have to do. Because for you, if you're watching this, it's likely you haven't got many clients. You might not have any clients at all that are buying something from you right now. The biggest thing you have to focus on right now is marketing. Marketing your stuff, making content, putting free value out there, and just getting good at that. Going full force into putting yourself out there and getting attention. That is your one task to focus on right now. And I think it's Alex Hormozi that said, to make 1 million a year, all you need is one niche, one product on one platform. That is the best way to go about it, because if you split your attention between 10 different things, if you try and do a TikTok, an Instagram, and a YouTube channel and do that for 3 different businesses, none of those are going to take off. If you put most of your energy into getting good at one thing, it would succeed a hell of a lot faster. So today's video is just a reminder to turn off half of your brain, because just showing up on the day, even if you're not sure you have the biggest self-doubts you've ever had, just showing up will solve all of your problems, because imperfect action is better than perfect inaction. If you try to get it too perfect, you're going to be paralyzed and not do anything at all. And remember, all you need is a general angle of attack. You don't need a perfect angle of attack to make money. Just show up every single day and make it happen. So if you're willing to work really hard and get the angle of attack from me, I will help you with every step of the way with making money online. Click the link below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.